Welcome in, everyone, to a meeting of the minds. Yes, that's right. Our boy, Franny Fazio, he's down there in the red hoodie. He is getting married, but he's having a little trouble figuring out where to have his bachelor party. So that is why we are here. We are going to sit here tonight. We're going to give him a bunch of ideas, a bunch of locations, and he is at the end or in a couple days later going to pick where he wants to go. Let's introduce our panel. On the top left, we have my brother, Jeff Lindgren. How are you, Jeff?
Excellent.
Excellent. I'm here in the middle. I'm Dan. On the top right, we've got Franny's brother, Mike Fazio. How are you, Mike?
Doing great.
Doing great. The bachelor there, bottom left, Franny. Franny, how are you?
I'm doing good.
And on the bottom right, he's on Bourbon Street this evening. That is Jeff Fazio, Franny's other brother.
Hello.
Hello. So how do we want to start this? Who wants to start? Doesn't matter. I know some of you have PowerPoint presentations, aka my
I'll
brother.
go for it. I'll set the bar high if you want to get it going that way.
All right, Jeff. I'm going to give you permission to be the host so you can share your screen, okay?
So Franny's two. There's going to be 7 people on the trip, including 2 more, including us 5, and the other 2 guys were more out west sort of things, like Jackson Hole and Colorado, and more like cold weather spots. I think all of mine are like warmer weather. So just an array of options. I can't share yet, Dan.
I gave you permission.
I think you made me the host.
Oh, I made the wrong Jeff host. Sorry, hold on. Oh, so Jeff Fazio, you got to make Jeff Lindgren host now. You have to do it. Go, just click on the sidebar where the participants are. Go to participants.
Yeah, I got it.
And then just make Jeff Lindgren host. Sorry. Too many Jeffs.
All right, Franny.
All right, Jeff.
You ready, Franny?
There it is. Here we go.
Let me know when you guys can see.
Oh, I can see it.
Fran Ball's Bachelor Party by J-Bone. I was bored at work today. Okay, Franny, you ready? So mine's set up like the Price is Right. So you can have all these options, and the bachelor party will be yours, Franny, if the price is right. So there's no guessing on the price. It's just kind of funny how it's kind of set up like that. So option 1 is West Palm Beach, Florida. We would do an Airbnb. I mean, we don't have to do this exact one, but this is kind of one that I liked. Got a hot tub. It's pretty cool. It's right on the water. It's on the intercoastal. So this outdoor bar, hot tub. It's $2,100 for 3 nights, so it's pretty cheap. Yeah. 4 bed, 2 bath, and then 1 mini cot for mini J-Bone. So that's huge. That's really important that it comes with the mini cot.
Yep, that's important. I don't like sharing beds unless it's a lady friend. So
yes, there you go, J-Bone. So like a house like this. This is just one I found, Freddie, that was pretty cool. We're gonna do a party bus. So we would take the party bus. This isn't, I don't know if this is the exact one, but something along this. We wouldn't need this many spaces for 7 people, but something along that lines. And we could do one night where we, tour downtown. Like Pharaoh used to live in West Palm, so I know a lot of the areas. It's a really cool, fun city. Destinations. Buchan for dinner. That's where Pharaoh used to work. It's like a famous restaurant. It's got a casino, Mike. It's got Coconut Grove Seminole Casino. And then Rachel's is, if you guys can guess what Rachel's may be, Franny.
Rachel Green from Friends. It's got to be Rachel Green from Friends.
Yeah, positive. It's her restaurant.
That's what I thought.
It's her restaurant, but the girls are scantily clad. So something along those lines. So those are destinations. Any questions so far, Franny?
No, that's pretty great. Wow.
Okay, number 2 option is Asheville. So I wanted to go like a beach town, and then I wanted to go like a mountain town. So this house is pretty cool. It's actually cheaper. I don't know why it's so cheap. 4 bed, 3 bath, no mini cot for mini J-Bone.
That might be very important.
Not an option.
This is very important. This did not have a mini cot for mini J-Bone. But yeah, pretty cool views. Franny?
I was going to say that's amazing. That's kind of what I was looking for. I'm not going to lie. That is like what we had when we went to Utah. It was that kind of thing. That's crazy.
I mean, the price literally comes to like 200.
It's a big house, and we can.
It's like $215 a person. That's it. It's so cheap too.
Yeah, it's really cheap. So I just wanted to give like like a beachy area and then, a mountain area. We would do a brewery tour because I know you want to do that. They have a million. High Wire, Highland, Sierra Nevada is amazing. Me and Lila went there, and this place is it's so. Mike, you've been there, right?
No, I haven't been.
You haven't been to Sierra Nevada? Okay, it's like
I've seen the pictures. It literally is amazing, like unbelievable.
so. We would do a brewery tour, and you can we could just do it on our own and have Dan drive because he won't drink as much as us, and we'd probably be hammered. Or we could pay for one. We could pay to have someone tour us around and show us how they brew the beer and things like that. So there's a bunch of options. We would do a party bus. You gotta throw it in there, Franny.
We got this one's smaller. This one's not as big.
Dude,
It's like a party van.
The third one's gonna be like a Corvette, and they're all gonna go have to jam into a Corvette for the third option that he has.
They get smaller. They get smaller as it goes on. But no, party buses are so fun. My sister just had her bachelorette, and they had a party bus. They were an hour from their destination, so it's a good time. And they're not that expensive too. Okay, we could do the Bill. This is kind of lame, and it's kind of lame, but the Biltmore Estate is super famous. And look at this place. So you can tour the grounds and stuff. It's kind of cool. It'd be something to do for half a day.
What's the temperature in February?
A few hours would be cool.
Hey, what's the temperature?
In February,
Jeff is
you're asking?
Yeah.
Jeff needs new internet. Is everyone else hearing him weirdly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeff's internet. He had this.
It'll be pretty chilly.
Okay. So
Really?
yeah, your internet's awful.
Everyone's kind of break. Okay, yeah, the weather's gonna be kind of cold, in February.
Okay. Like snow or just cold?
Probably
Cold.
not snow, but just
It's North
cold.
Carolina.
Absolutely cold. That's why you gotta have a hot tub. What's
Okay.
that? Yeah, Jeff's kind of breaking up too. I can't really hear him. Let me know if can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Option 3, Seattle, Washington, a little different, mixing it up.
I don't see
This
it on your
place is
screen.
pretty-
Oh, there it goes.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
Yep.
I see it now.
This one's 4-bed, 2-bath, 1900. It's a pretty good price. It's a cool house in the woods. Seattle's known for that, West Coast, Northwest Coast, the evergreen trees or the evergreen Mikes. What are they, Mike? Is anyone there?
Yeah, we're all here. Evergreen trees. I don't know the redwood trees.
Yeah, like the big trees out there. So they're known for that. The house is surrounded in them. So the Bruins play that week, Franny. So we could go to a Bruins game. So Bruins, Seattle, Kraken is February 24th at 7. So that could be a little thing we could do for one night. That's a Thursday night. And
The only game the Bruins are playing in February, by the way.
oh yeah, because of the
Olympics.
The Olympics. Yeah. And then we could do a Kill Will tour, which would be pretty cool on the Puget Sound, whatever you want to say. So that, Franny, could be yours. If the price is right, but that's my last one. So I hope you like those ideas, Fran Ball. I can't wait to see what everyone else has. What are your thoughts, Franny? Give me your breakdown.
I think they're all so good. I'm so impressed. Dude, that looks like it took you a while. You killed it.
No, not really. Well, I love you, Franny. I wanted to do something special for you.
Well, dude, you killed it. I'm so impressed with all of them. Seattle could be under a lot of snow in February, right? So that could be
Rain. It'd probably be rainy.
They get mostly rain all year round, Franny. It gets chilly, but it's just gonna be rainy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not great. No, I mean February is a tough time in any part of the country. There's not great weather anywhere really in February, unless really southern Florida.
Right.
Okay, let me.
Share the
Who
screen
wants
with
to
me.
go next?
Share it with me.
Hey, Jeff, can you send me that?
The PowerPoint, sure,
Yeah, send me that because
Yeah,
I want
email
to show
you.
that to Joe.
sure.
Hillary was very impressed by your PowerPoint.
Thanks, Hill. Thanks, Hill.
All right, get ready to not be impressed by my websites I have up, ready to go. Here we go.
I can't see yet. I can't see yours yet.
No, hold on. It's still yours, J-Bone, so hold on. How do I should just press it and then this? Oh yeah, continue. I'm continuing desktop.
You gotta,
Here we go.
yeah, you gotta choose the screen you want to.
It's me, right?
okay.
Here I am.
Yep.
All right, Franny, you shouldn't see this first, but all right, there we go.
Ooh, Busch Gardens.
Well, hold on.
You know we love.
That
you
wasn't
know
supposed to be
we love,
there first. All right, Franny, first choice. Because I know Mike Fazio is still around and he wants this. I got us a suite. Now it's not, it's the like only one that we would like, I think that we'd want to actually do because it's just so expensive. And I know when Mike goes, he's got some hookups he's going to talk to us about, I hope. But I don't have those hookups. So I found a suite at the Flamingo, and this is like the living room area, and then it's got, I mean, throwback bunk beds. Who doesn't want to sleep? Someone's getting a call right now.
Hold on.
All right,
Hold on. I can't see the screen, Dan. Hold on. I screwed my thing up.
Well, can everyone else see the screen?
Yeah.
No,
Can you maximize your window? Or is that being too picky?
How about that?
I have the wrong
Good job.
shit on. What am I doing here?
Does the girl on the right
What
come with this
the
package?
fuck? Hold on.
Yeah, Georgiana. She's really nice too. Very
Okay, wait. This is the suite here. Wait, you emailed someone, Dan? How did you figure this out?
I called Vegas and I called Caesars, and then Caesars started giving me their prices of like $3,000 a night, and I was like, well, can't do that, or I don't think we want to do that with 7
So
dudes.
what's this one?
This one,
I still can't see it.
Jeff Fazio, Mike Fazio, can you see it?
I can see it.
Yep.
So Franny, I don't know why you can't see it.
Are you outside of the window?
Give
Franny,
me
Let's
a
help
put-
Franny here.
when I got the phone call, it messed me up.
Oh, well, that's, what do you want me to do? I can unshare and share again. Hold on.
Try
Okay.
that.
No,
There I
it's not.
go. I'm sharing.
Yeah, he was on the wrong window. Fran, you were on the wrong window.
I knew he was just behind it.
God damn it, Fran.
You guys are the worst.
We can't have nice things.
I got it. Oh, that's it. Look at all these pictures of Dan. You look great, Dan.
Yeah, well, now I lost mine. I deleted mine, Fran.
All right, holy.
This has just turned into a disaster in
All right,
30 seconds.
I'm back. So yeah,
The chicken nuggets come with this.
but what I realized is we can get an adjoining room next to it because we have to fit everybody. So it would actually give us 2 living rooms, 2 kitchens, and we'd have extra beds and everything. And I think it was only around 2,000. So it's, and then if you're worried about, Jeff, I know my brother was worried about alcohol being so expensive. Well, if we did Vegas, I would just drive out there. And then what I'll do is I will pack my trunk with as much liquor as you boys can handle, and we'll bring it right up to the suite. And then we can get, plastered before we go out. And then there's obviously a ton of shows there as well. I know Frenny's wants to see at least some shows or something like that. So
What shows are playing that week? We don't have any options for those.
no, I don't have options. Every single casino has a show, so we can go to any show, any Cirque du Soleil show you want to go to. All right. Okay. That's Vegas. My second, because we got to keep this moving. My second choice is going to be Orlando, Francis. So the Airbnbs here are super cheap. I mean, I picked them all near Disney. They all come with a hot tub and a pool. This one alone, the top one here, that's only $273 a night. You see me circling 273?
Yeah.
It literally has like 1 million bedrooms that we wouldn't even use. Hot tub and pool right here. This has a game room right here.
Nice.
I mean, every room we each basically have your own room. Look, Mike, you can bring your kids. Isn't that nice? Bring your kids, Mike.
That sounds exactly what I want to do. We'll just put Jeff in.
I mean, just look. I mean, right here alone, this is just one option I clicked on. When we all jizz in our pants, we can wash them right here. That's great. I'm just saying. So that's Orlando's. And then I was thinking Austin, Franny, but then I did a little more research, and this is where the whole Busch Gardens thing comes in. I decided to do, and I found a good one. Where is it? Is this one it? No, this is Austin. Well, I found a Busch Gardens one. Basically, I found a Tampa, Florida one.
Oh, Tampa, yeah.
Yeah, I found Tampa one, and it's just as cheap. I don't know where I put it. But anyways, I thought on one day we could go to Busch Gardens, Franny. So we don't have to go, we just go one day out of we could stay 3 nights, 4 days, whatever. And then one of the days we go to Busch Gardens and ride some rides. Another day we can just go, out walking around.
Let's see if the Tampa Bay Lightning play that week.
That would be another option, of course. But anyways, those are my ideas. I just thought those 3 were fun. So 2 in Florida, also warm weather the whole time. I don't really feel like being cold. I know you guys are going to already been cold for like 3 months up in Massachusetts. So I figured warm weather might be a better idea, or whether it be Vegas or the 2 spots in Florida that I found. So those are my 3 options that I came up with.
Right.
Okay? 2 Floridas and a Vegas.
Tampa Bay, Edmond Oilers at Tampa Bay Lightning, Wednesday, February 23rd.
Perfect. So there's another thing for that would get me Tampa, as you could do a Tampa game one night. You could do some roller coasters one day. The parks open 10 to 6 during the week and then 10 to 8 on the weekends. I already looked up those times. So that's that.
For Busch. Yeah, for Busch.
Yeah, Busch Gardens. So it's a shortened day, which is good too, because then we're out by 6 o'clock, go out to a nice dinner, and then do whatever else you guys want.
Party bus.
Mike Fazio or Jeff Fazio? Who's going next?
Whatever you want, Jeff.
I'll jump in.
Okay.
Do you want me to share the screen with you, Jeff? Do you have anything you need to share?
Yeah, I can show you the websites and the pictures that I found. Straight up, some of them's not going to be an Airbnb, but I tried to get a couple hotels and I tried to get a couple Airbnbs. So I actually have more than just the 3 that people asked us for.
McKenna wants to say goodnight.
Night.
Good night.
Right, McKenna.
Love you,
By the
kiddo.
way, Franny, in Orlando, we could go to Islands of Adventure one day too. Something to think about with that. So you can do another music park there.
Yeah, I'd love to do Disney, but Dan, that's what we want to do for your bachelor party. So I really don't want to do, you know what I mean?
Dude, Jeff, there's 4 Disney parks and 2 Universal parks. We're not doing them all on we could just do the one that we don't do this time if we decide to do that for mine. And my bachelor party is not going to be for another 1.5 years, 2 years probably. So,
Right. Okay.
It's not like it wouldn't be, it's like I went to Disney last October and I'm literally going this Thanksgiving. So I go to Disney World once a year and I'm at Disneyland every week. So yeah.
I like Disney. Look at that place, Jeff. Oh my God.
Yeah, so this is a hotel that I found in Park City, Utah. I know you were mentioning like Utah and around that area. And I was looking around, I was like, this is pretty dope. Clearly hot tub, pool, right on a mountain. I know Dan's not into the skiing thing, but I mean, there's tons of stuff to do. So I mean, this was just a thought. Mountain biking. It depends on when we go. Obviously, are you still aiming for February? By the way, Fran, are you thinking April?
That was one thing we could ask people is like, I could do April too. I mean, if that is a better time, we could do April. But Dan, actually, I remember thinking of you, right? You can't do that because you're going to be vacationing that month.
Yeah, I'm going to South Korea in April. I don't know we haven't booked it yet though. I don't know what week it would be. So yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I don't think I'm good with February or let me see, April.
Well, I'm just thinking if we go later in the year, right? If we go towards April, the weather will be nicer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, depending on where we go, yeah.
Right. So I mean, this is just a thought. Again, they do have some pretty cool, lots of whiskey. I know Fran's not big into the whiskey, but there's gonna be stuff to do around the area. This is around the Colorado Springs type of situation, right?
Right.
The next one I have is Bowling Green. This just looks like a cool place to go. And they did say that you could drive like a crazy sports car. So like that could be something that we could do. I know what on one of them, like there was you could drive like a Ferrari and actually like gun it and stuff, which could be pretty entertaining.
Cool.
Plus with the piano bar and stuff. What?
I mean, I know Bowling Green has a university there. No, that's in Ohio. I've never heard of Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that was a thought. And then I was trying to branch out on some Airbnbs. So this was one that's in New Orleans. I figured there's tons of stuff in New Orleans. Plus with your with your passion of music, it might be interesting to check out the jazz scene there. And I mean, it is New Orleans. There's tons of stuff there. And if it's in February that we go, it's not gonna be exactly Mardi Gras, but it's gonna be around that time. It's gonna be a little after, which could be entertaining. And I mean, this is just one place. There is a hot tub. Same hot tub. But it fits like, I think this one fits 6 people comfortably. So, you know, I might have to sleep in the bathtub or something, but it'll be worth it. So that those are like 3 quick things, but then I was browsing like some other God damn it, what did I just do? Some other Airbnbs. This one's in Austin. This clearly has some pretty cool stuff here. And I mean, in Austin, it's Austin, Texas. I mean, again, the music's unreal. There's lots of bars, lots of stuff to do. A lot of bedrooms, apparently.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
all the Airbnbs are actually pretty reasonable, which is nice over the, like, I mean, we're each looking to spend $250 for 3 nights each. It's just nothing. That's
nothing.
You'd spend that on a regular hotel. That could be like just one night. So
right.
Yeah, we want to be together too. Like hotels are cool, but like we'd have separate rooms if like we all want to be together. You know, that's
right. So this does have its own private pool. Could be good. I didn't realize the price was that high though. So
I mean, there's a million of them.
That's per night is rough. Yeah.
I was looking at this one. I think from here on out, I try to get like at least 6 guests. This one does, I think, have a hot tub in it too. I thought it did. Nope, just a bathtub. But
put warm water in it. Just put warm water in it.
Get warm
the
water
scenery is why I chose this one. Like,
right.
Look at that, right? Balcony, like.
That's where Austin?
This is Clayton, Oklahoma.
Oh, Clayton? What the hell's that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But Clayton, Oklahoma.
There's gotta be stuff around.
Sure. I mean, yeah, there's a million mountain towns we could go to. You know, if that's an option, then we can really dig. If Franny says he wants a mountain home, then we can dig way deeper into a bunch of places.
Yeah. These are just a couple places that I saw real quick. This one could be interesting. Like, it fits 16. It's pretty cool. It's on the beach, but again, if we're going in February, it kind of defeats the purpose. But we could get this at half off. It said down here for guests with 8 people or less, you can rent half off. Or the keeper's house too, or whatever. So could be interesting. And then Birdsong, I thought was interesting. This is in Nashville, Indiana, but look at the amount of space we would have on that one.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Nashville, Indiana. I've never heard of that either.
And that one has a hot tub on it, which could be interesting. Pool table. Just stuff to do.
Airbnbs.
Yeah.
And then this is for the child side in me, a fucking friggin' treehouse. But I mean, this one's freaking insane. Like, there's a hot tub, there's hammocks. Again, you get that's got to be like, there's a lot of hiking in this area. This is Colorado, Carbondale, Colorado. So
cool.
With it being $345 a night, like, that's pretty cheap too.
Yeah.
So
sure.
Those are my selections. I know I just threw a lot out there, and yeah,
Mike's
I would think of the New Orleans. So
yeah, that's good. We got to give Freddie a bunch of options, and then it's like we said, it's his decision. So whatever he chooses, then we, help him dig deeper on that place, or maybe he knows exactly what he wants to do, and then we go from there.
Right. And just for the record, Fran, there's a party bus involved in all of mine. We'll just figure out how to make them work.
Got to have a party bus. Very important.
All right. Let me bring up the Zoom thing and give it to Mike. Do you need it? Are you gonna share screen? Do you need to share your screen, Mike, or are you just gonna talk about them?
Sure, I can be like you guys.
All right. Boom. You're the man.
All right, so can you guys see my screen now?
No, you
No.
gotta
Not yet.
go
Just
down.
gonna take a second.
Go down to share.
It-
Did you do the share screen at the bottom first? Just click it twice.
Make sure. Yeah.
It's making me check something. Give me 1 second. This should work.
Jeff loves this, and he's having a party.
Oh, won't let me share it unless I log out of the thing. You guys can't see it. Right?
No, we can't see anything.
Won't let me. Maybe let me share it here.
Yeah,
There you go.
All right. All right, guys, big surprise. First of all, I want to preface this with, I think I've probably been on the most bachelor parties. Maybe Jeff Lindgren has been to a lot. I've been to like 6 or 7. So we've done Atlantic City, we've done obviously Boston, we've done Dallas, Vegas, Miami, Myrtle Beach. I've been pretty much to a lot of these places. My number one is Vegas because I think there's the most options, there's most things to do there. I do have a hookup to the Bellagio for sure through one of my friends. I probably last time I was in Vegas, I did pretty well at Planet Hollywood. If I called, I would probably get something comped there. So those are just options of things that we could probably do that are there. I know that Fran wants to do a show. There's this guy, Shin Lin. I don't know if you guys ever heard
Oh
of him.
yeah, I know Shin.
He's like the best magician I've ever seen. And he has a show. Hey, look at that right in our time in February that we could go to for like $75,
That's
which would
pretty
be
good.
a pretty cool show to go to. You know, there's some decent clubs there. If anybody's ever been out that way, we had fun there one time for a bachelor party. So there's always that type of option. Not to mention, I think it has some of the best food around. So, you know, buffets and walking around and doing that. And the
Will
thing
there
that
be, will there be
what's it-
chicken fingers for Mini J Bone?
definitely, and pizza.
All right, good.
Pizza, cheese pizza
All right.
and chicken tenders.
I won't have to go a week without eating.
And
That's
Jeff,
good.
you don't have to use the condiments if you don't want to. They're there. They have the condiments, Jeff, but just push them aside. Just a chicken finger. That's fine.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Glad it's
So
only
then-
an option and not mandatory.
So
Shin
not
Lim
only,
is good. Mike, David Blaine's the best, but I'll give you Shin Lim is very good.
okay. I don't see David Blaine as an option in Vegas right now. So I think we're
He's
gonna go
not.
second.
I wish he was.
Oh, David
But-
Copperfield's there. Could he
Nah.
David Copperfield? I'd rather Shin Lim though.
Yeah, me too.
So, you know, I also think Vegas is cool because, you know, there's always something to do, right? Whether it's 6 o'clock in the morning and you guys are up because we're on East Coast time, or whether it's 4 o'clock in the morning up because we're out partying, there's always things to do. So I like that aspect of it.
Here's my only thing, guys. If we go to Vegas, which I'm fine with, we have to have stuff to do. If we don't have any plans, we're just sitting around drinking, watching Mike gamble. You know, so if we have stuff to do, I'm cool with it. If we don't, then like I went with my buddies and we just had nothing planned and we're like, what the hell do we do all? We didn't know what to fucking do.
So there's definitely,
So-
you got to plan it. There's pool parties and shows and all, like, you just got to figure it out.
Right.
I will say you're also in driving distance to the Hoover Dam, and I think you're what, like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours away from the Grand Canyon.
Right, that's
So
an option.
we could always venture out, take a party bus to the Grand Canyon, could be a blast.
No,
Just
we would
saying.
We might fall in it for shit. That might not be a good idea.
Not a good idea.
On the way back.
On the way back.
On the way back.
Okay. That's my first option. My second option, which I'm surprised nobody else said, is Nashville.
I just went to Nashville. It was amazing.
I've been to Nashville. It is unbelievable. You know, the live music and just walking around and listening to bands and drinking beers and, you know, like I said, there's always fantastic things to do. Fantastic music, drinks, food, all that type of stuff. You know, there is a Nashville Predators hockey game. They play the Lightning that on February 24th. So if that's when we're going to go, that's always an option. We can hook that into a sports event too.
Yeah, it's right downtown too. It's really accessible. We went to a Titans game when we were there, but the hockey game would be cool.
So, you know, that's always a fun thing. And then my third, I don't know how to turn that off.
What the hell's going on over there?
In Hollywood. I don't know how to turn that off. I'll try to figure it out.
It's fine.
No, you're fine. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
And the last
me.
one, the last
Dan
one
texting you.
is,
I think Dan's texting you to fuck with you.
is Austin, Texas. Now, I went to Dallas, Texas. It's driving me crazy.
Jeff Lingren.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't me.
It's totally Jeff.
No.
How do I mute that?
It's fine.
All
It's fine. So there's multiple people for Austin apparently now, Franny. Look at this, another Austin pick.
Now here's my only thing about Texas. Texas is wicked fun. It's going to be good weather. Texas is super spread out. So it's not like you're getting, you're going to get out of your hotel room and walk around, right? Like if you're going to go somewhere, you're going to go do something, you've got to drive.
Right.
Like we went to a Patriots game in Dallas and it was like an hour and a half bus. We took a party bus to the game.
AT&T Stadium's way out there. I don't know much. I've been to Dallas too. I don't know much about Austin.
Me either. I just know that's fun. And my other one, the reason why I picked Austin is because my third option was New Orleans, because I think that would be really fun too. But Jeff just did it. So
Austin would be cool. We could do an Airbnb somewhere and then do a party bus one night. I know Joe Rogan's got his new comedy club there. That would be fun.
Yeah, I saw like a haunted house walk tour, which I think would be fun to put Fran in that scenario.
Yeah.
Austin
The
murder
Austin
walk.
murder walk.
Yeah. Like that would be
Does
fun.
that mean we get to murder someone
I think that's
as
slightly
we're
different.
walking?
Yes. You could kill someone at the
Um,
end.
Fight to the death.
So, you know, I'm just, once again, I've heard really good food. I've never been to Austin, but I've been to Dallas. So,
Yeah.
or the last option is we hope that Power Card makes it to the Super Bowl and we go watch them play somewhere.
Was that weekend? Is that weekend though?
It's the weekend before.
Oh, it's the
Well,
weekend before. That'd be
That's
cool.
but that's the Super Bowl's at SoFi this year though.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's at the new stadium. Yeah.
in LA.
Yeah, Pat had a touchdown yesterday. You see that?
Yeah, so good.
Pat got a little 1-yard touchdown. That was pretty cool.
He was listed as a top 10 wide receiver on fantasy yesterday for a little while. He had touchdown, 3 catches and 37 yards or 35 yards.
Look at him. He's like a 500-pound fucking receiver. He's a monster.
Stud.
But yeah, Freddie, those are all good stuff, man. You got a lot to think about. Give us your initial thoughts.
Oh, my,
You're not gonna-
Share the screen back with me so I can stop the recording after this.
How do I do that?
Just go to participants at the bottom
Yeah.
and then the up arrow and you'll bring up everyone's name. Or not the up arrow, but click on participants. And then when you hover Dan's name, click on more. And then you should be able to make him host.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Should be good now.
Yep, thanks. Perfect. Franny, what are you thinking now with all these options in front of you, man?
dude, first of all, thank you guys for putting in that kind of time. Even if it only took you 15 minutes, it looks like you guys did more than that. So
I spent 3 hours.
so spending that kind of time, first of all, and I don't know, just being willing to think outside the box, because we're very blessed and we've gotten to do all of us have gotten to do a lot of shit. Like, that's how I feel. I'm like, part of me wanted to do something none of us have ever done before, so we could share that experience as just like my best friends in the world doing something we've never done. So that was something that in my mind was semi-important, but not really important. You know, and Dan mentioned like Vegas is like our thing because we've done Vegas a bunch of times and we have a bunch of stuff that we like to do in Vegas, which is true too. I can tell you what I remember from you guys showing me very quickly. The one that stuck out to me that I wasn't thinking about at all, but looked amazing was the West Palm Springs. That one stood out to me as different. Has anyone done West Palm Springs?
West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach. I've been there.
West Palm Beach. You've been there?
Well, because Great Uncle Bob lives there, Jeff, right?
Yep. Grandpa Bob was there.
I went to visit him when I was working an event in Miami, and then I drove up to see him in West Palm.
Well, if we're gonna do February, Franny, that would probably be like the only spot where it'd be like decently warm.
That's what
because it's so South Florida. It's an hour and a half from Miami, north of Miami. It's pretty close. So it's pretty down there. The rest of the places are gonna be Austin might be warmish, I think. I don't know. But
Vegas wouldn't be cold. It would be fine. Vegas would be fine.
Well, how would a pool party be at Vegas in February?
We'd have more spots. It'd be more open.
So West Palm Beach had me. So would we go to the beach and stuff? Like, would it be that?
You're
No.
muffled, Franny.
No. You're muffled, Franny. Get closer to the mic.
Okay. So no, it's not that nice. Got it.
No, it won't be that nice. It'll be nice we'd find a place. We don't have to go to that place I found, but we'd find a place with a heated pool and a hot tub.
Yeah, you gotta have the pool and the hot tub, Franny. No matter where, if you've decided. I think you need both. Like if you're gonna go to like the Orlando spot and the Tampa spot I found, they have, and they're all covered in because of the mosquitoes and stuff. Like it's really cool.
Right. I was thinking yours too, Dan. I was like, Florida could be very cool.
Tampa's cool. Orlando would be fun if we did Disney. Like I'd love to do
what
Disney.
you want to do. If you want to do Disney or Universal, I mean, it depends on what you guys want to do more thrill rides. You want to do more like chill stuff, like because like there's not like thrill. I mean, there's some thrill rides at Disney, but it's mostly like.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
would
think
say,
I've been on a roller coaster since we went to Disneyland in California, Dan. How long ago was that?
You guys, well, wasn't that from Mike's bachelor party? You guys came back with me to California after that.
Close to 5 years.
We drove back from Vegas to it was
Wow.
a while.
That was 2014.
Yeah, that was
7 years.
7
I
years.
haven't been on a roller coaster in 7 years. That's messed up.
And the new Universal is amazing, I heard, with the Harry Potter land, and they redid everything.
yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably rather do Universal because I just went to Disney with Joe a couple years ago.
Yeah, if you want, I think you should do Islands of Adventure. But then again, this is your choice. But Islands of Adventure has so many good rides in it, man. That I haven't been on since high school. So
Wait, is that Universal you're saying?
yeah,
It's Islands of Adventure on one side and it's Universal on the other. Universal's like more of the showy stuff that had like Indiana Jones and had the ride Twister and Earthquake and
Yeah,
King
those are all
Kong.
gone now. Those are all
Yeah,
gone
no,
now.
they're just back in the day, and that's what Fran would know.
Right. Yeah, those are more like the
Indiana
movie
Jones.
rides.
Indiana Jones is Hollywood Studios. I don't know if that stunt spectacular has come back yet, but yeah, that's it. That's at Disney.
And the only other thing I'll say, Franny, is that, and this don't let this alter your decision, but a place like West Palm or a place like New Orleans or some of these places are a lot easier to get to via flight for me personally than like a Vegas is really hard for me to get to. Colorado is going to be difficult. Some of these Jackson Hole is going to be like 4 flights for me probably to get to Jackson Hole from Charleston. It's such a small airport. So that's something just to, think of for like everybody. Like there's a Boston to West Palm Beach direct flight. It's like an hour and a half for like $100. It's really cheap and easy. So I don't know. Poor Dan, but who cares about Dan? He's over there on the West Coast. Who cares? He loves to fly. I hate flying.
Time out. Who loves to fly? Loves is like pushing it, man.
Some people love to fly. I
definitely don't love to fly, but I'll go there. Whatever, I'll do what I got to do. Anyways, all right, Franny. Well, you got a lot of decision to make. People in the comments, you can tell us what you think we should do, or if you hate all of our decisions, just tell us new things like Hawaii.
Oh,
Never afford it.
We won't do Hawaii because that's where Fran's going, I think, for his honeymoon.
Yeah, I know. I was
Oh,
somewhat being sarcastic.
I almost suggested Mexico City, and I was like, nah.
I don't even.
Yeah.
Does my brother have a passport?
I do. I lost it. I can't find. No
So
idea.
then
where
that the answer is no. Got it. Cool.
I have no idea where I looked for hours the other day. Because I was gonna go on a cruise. Oh, we could do a cruise too, Franny. That'd be fun. But I should.
Wow, no one came to him with a cruise.
A cruise
Yeah.
is a great idea.
Dude,
So the
cruise with
only problem
casinos,
I would have
pool.
with a cruise is it's only worth it if you're going for like a long period of time. And I think we're only aiming to go 3 or 4 days, right?
No, 3 nights on a cruise is
Yeah,
is
3
plenty.
nights is plenty, man. I need to get my legs on solid ground again.
It's another idea, but I should have looked some up. Damn it, I could have had some good ones too.
Ruined.
Because we would
All right,
ball
Frank.
out. Like we wouldn't do like a shitty like carnival cruise like we did with the family Dan. Like that's kind of like a dumpy. Like we would do like the nicest Royal Caribbean, like the nicest Royal Caribbean boat. is
Royal
so-
Caribbean
Well,
is so good.
Jeff, that's what I'm saying. Like we've done Freedom of the Seas, which was Royal Caribbean, and just to enjoy the ship, you have to be on it for like 7 days. It has
Oh,
so
wow.
much, Jeff.
I know.
It
I know,
has
I know.
so much. There's a skating rink.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
There's a skating rink. There's a friggin', one of those surfboard wave things. There's a rock
Yes.
climbing wall. 3
That's cool.
freaking pools. It was a boxing ring. You walk onto the boat and there's
You
like,
could do
hey,
4
want to fight
nights. You could
someone?
do 4 nights. You could do 4 nights if we did a cruise. That'd be plenty. We wouldn't want to do any more than that.
No, we wouldn't do one.
2 weeks minimum.
That's another idea, Frank. I don't know, Frank. You got a lot of ideas, but hey, it's gonna come down what the hell you want to do.
So the top 4 that I had were like the Florida, Vegas, it was North Carolina, right? That was pretty cool. Is that on the mountain, Jeff, that you
Yeah,
had?
Asheville. Asheville's Mike. Have you been to Asheville?
No, I never have.
You haven't? Oh my God, brewery heaven. It's like beer heaven. Yeah,
So-
Asheville.
So the hard thing is we're so spoiled up here. Like if you go to the breweries in Massachusetts, you go to Portland, Maine, they have like honestly 25 breweries within a 20 mile span. And they're all like ranked the top 20 in the country. Like they're
Yeah,
the best
Asheville's-
breweries in the country.
Asheville's closer. I think there's like 20 within like a 5 mile span. It's something insane.
No, there's more. There's that many. I'm just saying like the top tier breweries. You know what I mean?
Right.
They do
right,
a good
right.
job. They have like a spot you drive to, and there's like 7 breweries all in one area. It's done really well. I'm down for anything. So we're gonna make fun no matter where we are, guys.
But that's the key no one brought up. Wherever we do, fellas, we're gonna have so much fucking fun.
It doesn't matter.
Jeff's flying his video games down. We'll have a video game afternoon one day. Drink
Just
some-
saying, I wouldn't mind going to Hawaii so I could try and throw Jeff into a volcano.
No, we're not going to Hawaii. That's like a 25-hour flight for me. I'm not going to fucking Hawaii. Gotta be awful.
I just want to throw you into something, Jeff. That's all.
You could throw me into a stripper's boobs. You do that.
Okay. I'll try and make that happen.
Are there any hard no's that you guys heard and were like, I'm not doing that?
It's not our bachelor party.
I just
Tell us
think
to go, we're going.
Jeff, what did you say?
say that again. I missed that, Mike.
Oh,
Okay.
you're both glitching. Wait, no, Mike, you're not glitching. Jeff's glitching.
It's just Jeff lingering, unfortunately.
I didn't hear what Mike said.
I said it's your bachelor party, buddy. We're all gonna do what you want. Doesn't matter where whatever you do, we're gonna have fun. So
Right.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, were there any hard no's? Like, Jeff, that was good for me to know about Jackson Hole. That's good for me to know.
Like, yeah, I'll know. I mean, the snowmobiling sounds really cool, but like, do you rent all the gear? Like, it's gonna be freezing. What do we do?
Right, you would bring your snow gear, but you don't really
Oh.
have snow gear.
I have no snow gear. I have nothing.
Okay.
And what's the closest airport to Jackson Hole?
I don't know. I didn't look that up.
They
So-
probably have
If
one.
if it is Wyoming, I mean, Cheyenne maybe.
Diane, I only know that the
Capital.
capital.
Wyoming is like very barren, not barren in the sense of like what's there, but like there's just not a lot of cities and stuff. So like
Right.
the views could be pretty dope.
They're
The
amazing. Oh, they're
scenery.
amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Michael, can you find out about your contact about this.
Yeah, that's huge too to find
Yeah,
out.
if we get a free suite in Vegas, that might be the deciding
The
factor.
Bellagio.
That would be.
I don't think we'll get a free suite, but I think we could get some really nice rooms right next to each other for
Yeah,
basically.
see, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Well, listen, at the
There's nowhere to
Bellagio,
hang out in a fucking hotel.
I got guys. I got the Flamingo suite. I have the
Right.
Flamingo suite. And
If we're gonna do Vegas, we have to do a suite for it. I want to hang out with you guys, and
Oh, I agree. I agree.
I want to be in a hotel room. There's nothing to fucking do in a hotel room. Then we'll never be able to
well, that's why if we do the suite, we have like a big ass living room. We can set up the video games too. We can do fun stuff like that.
Right.
We can go out and gamble. We can go out do a show.
I'm really bringing video games.
Jeff, you're
Yeah,
playing
of course
damn
you are.
video games.
Okay.
Yes. I want to.
I have no problem doing it. I just think that's a silly way to spend a bachelor party, but I'm all in. I love video games. It's my thing. So
It's
we'll play for a couple
days,
hours.
though.
We're gonna play for a long
It's
time.
3 days.
they have the new
It's
they have
not one night.
N64 simulator on it now. You
Nice.
can play all those N64 games we had our snake draft on.
Yes, perfect. Yeah, no, we play for a couple hours. We wouldn't play for like a whole day. It'd be
All
fun, you know.
day.
Before we go out, like someone showering to get ready, and you jump on for a little bit, you know.
Yeah, and so that's the one you found was the Floridian suite, you said?
Flamingo.
I mean, that's-
It's the only suite that I found right now that is in our price range. And it
Is
was around-
that's Flamingo's at one end of the strip, right? It's
No,
kind of
it's
like by the Excalibur.
Nah, it's right in the center. No, Flamingo's right.
It's in the center.
boys. It's right in the center, boys. Yeah. It's not now. It's one of the older ones. It's not like the most fancy, but the suite that we would get just got redone like 4 years ago, so they're brand new suites. And yeah, it's like center of the strip. And I'm wrong. It's only $800 a night. So it'd be 800 times 3, and that's if you have like 10 people. If you have less than 10, it goes down to like 600 a night. So we're splitting it 7 ways. So it's going to be probably like what, $300 or $400 for the whole time.
$342.85. I
There
already
you
get
go.
on my
So-
calculator.
That's
So
not bad.
it's not cheaper than the Airbnbs, but if you want to be in Vegas and you want to do all that kind of stuff, then you're right there and you're actually getting a suite. I'm telling you right now, I tried to get us in Caesars and it was $3,000 like a night. I'm like, it's silly. It's dumb
Yeah,
money to
same.
be wasting, you know?
You can't do that.
Well, you
No,
could do
so
that.
we want to be together. We've determined that. So Franny, figure out what you want to do, and then we can do a ton more research. You know, we can.
Mike, I'm expecting the Bellagio suite, the penthouse
Yeah, Mike.
for
go to the penthouse.
$100 a night. Make
And
it
I've,
figure
and
it
I've
out.
stayed at the Bellagio in a regular hotel room, and it's a great regular hotel room. But if Jeff Lindgren said, if we want to all be together, then it's just not going to work.
Doesn't work. Then we're out of our room the entire time. Like we never can just relax for a little bit because
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, with the Flamingo suite, if we have the adjoining room, which we would have to add on, you're getting like an additional living room, additional bathroom. So it's like you're going to have like 2 living rooms. It's going to be a ton of space to be hanging out in. It's going to be pretty sweet. Get it?
Mhm. Yeah, Franny, you decide.
Time to
I'm
go.
down for anything. I'm down for your bachelor party. We don't care. We're just trying to give you some ideas.
No, those were great. That was really helpful. I want that presentation, Jeff, though. You got to send that to me.
Yeah, I'll send it over to you. What's your email? I don't think I have. I don't think any of your guys' emails.
Francis.Fazio.
It's just what Francis.Fazio.
All right. Well, guys, I'll do an outro here. Thank you guys so much for joining us here. Tell us in the comment section what you think Franny should do about his bachelor party. Where should he go, et cetera, et cetera. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.